Charlie Kidd here. My KydWeb add-in returns business and economic data from the web. I'd like to show you how it works with economic data from the FRB, the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Suppose our sales have stalled in New York State, and we think it might have something to do with the number of workers there. So we decide to compare a trend in sales with a trend in the number of people who have jobs in New York. We search our data guide and find this series for the number of employees and non-farm payrolls in New York. Then I enter this formula. I'm going to press enter now and see how quickly we get our results. When I press enter, KydWeb goes to the web page maintained by the FRB, downloads the data, stores it in Excel's memory, and then returns the number of employees for the most recent period. As you can see, it takes me longer to describe these steps than it takes KydWeb to take them. We're interested in trends. One of the ways we can specify a period is with the back index, where -1 is the current period, -2 is the previous period, and -6 is 6 months ago. This is why I have the numbers in row 2. To find the number of workers 6 months ago, I reference the -6 value like this. To find the trend, I copy the formula like this. To show the date serial numbers for these values, I first copy the data down one row. I add a return code that specifies dates rather than values. Then I format the dates. Of course, my formulas could get their period information from dates, just like they get it from the back index numbers, like this. Let's see what the growth rate is using Excel's logist function. This value shows 1 plus the daily growth rate. To find the annual growth rate, we take the value to the 365th power, then subtract 1, like this. If we were only interested in the growth rate, we could calculate it directly, like this. I really like the KydWeb logist function, by the way, because it lets me calculate growth rates for hundreds of data series and then rank them. So I can find regions where the economy is rising or falling most quickly, which tells me which regions to target or avoid. I can find the growth rates of my key costs like shipping containers, energy, or raw materials, growth rates that might have no relationship with the average inflation rate. I can find the growth rates in industries my company could serve, so again, I have a better idea about where we should target our sales efforts. This is Charlie Kidd, and I'll see you in the next video.